Hi students, I am Narayana Prakash. Welcome to FICO Academy online classes. And today we can discuss the topic on prepositions. Prepositions. And there are several prepositions we use in our English language, but to some people, they feel confusion while they use preposition in the sentences. And I have heard that many 2 or 3 months before, I read an article, and in that article which says that many people feel confusion while they use article, and our Indian, this Mahatma Gandhi, our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, didn't have any confusion while he used a preposition in the sentences. And if you have good reading habit, you won't have any confusion at all. Automatically, the proper preposition will come out in your mind if you have the good reading habit. So, what is preposition? Preposition means that which is placed before. Preposition means that which is placed before. Today we can discuss some of the prepositions. First we can discuss the preposition at. The preposition at. In which context we can use the preposition at? Listen. You can use the preposition at for place, time, small towns and villages. And the use of preposition at is very simple. You can use this preposition at before place, before the name of the place, and before the time, before the small towns and villages. And example, I shall give you some example. At 10 o'clock, you can use at before the time. While you use time in any sentence, you can use at before it, at 10 o'clock. And before a place, at our house, at our house. Not in our house, you can write only at our house. And before small towns and villages. For example, at Katagambal, I come from Katagambal area, which is near to Kundangulam. At Katagambal, because Katagambal is a small village. It is a small village. So, while you write the name of a small village, you can use at before it. So, I told you at can be used before the name of a place, before the time, before the small towns or villages. And I shall give you a few examples which is asked in the examinations. I usually get up. I usually get up. I usually get up dash 5 o'clock. Dash 5 o'clock. I usually get up dash 5 o'clock. So, the answer is very simple. 5 o'clock, that is time, and you can use at before this time. So, the answer is at 5 o'clock. I usually get up at 5 o'clock. So, remember very well while you refer the time, you can use at before it. And another one, you can use this same at to refer festivals. You know, you want to refer festivals. While you refer festivals, you can use the same at. For example, I shall give you one example. He will come dash Holi. Okay, Holi is a name of festival. He will come dash Holi. Holi is a name of festival, so you can use at before it. At Holi, at Onam, at Christmas, at Easter. Any festivals, you can use at before them. For example, at Holi, at Easter, at Christmas, at Onam, etc. Don't write in Onam, in Easter, etc. Please write at Holi, at Easter, at Christmas. Then you can use the same at before night, midnight, noon, afternoon, etc. Another important thing, you can use at before the words like night, midnight, noon, afternoon. So what it will be? At night. You can write at night, not in night. You know, we shall make a lot of mistakes, simple mistakes. Night, while we use the words like night, midnight, noon, afternoon, you can use at before these words. So the answer will be at night, at midnight, at noon, at afternoon, etc. And there is another condition. Suppose the article the, you know, you want to study another topic, article, definite article and indefinite article. A and an called indefinite article in English, and the is called definite article. So it is another topic that I will discuss in the next class. And here, if the article the is used before these words, for example, the night, the midnight, etc. Listen, if article the is used before these words, night, midnight, noon, afternoon, etc. I mean the night, the midnight, etc. You can't use at before them. You can use in. It will become in the night, in the midnight, in the midnight, and in the morning, Okay, what do you understand? Listen, my friends, if the words night, midnight, noon, afternoon is used, you can use at before them. You know, while we use a sentence and there is a word night, and you can use at night, at midnight, at noon, etc., at afternoon, etc. But the article the is used before these words. I mean the night, the midnight, the noon, the afternoon. And if the article the is used, you can use in instead of at. So, the answer will be in the night, in the midnight, in the morning, etc. I hope you understood that condition. Then another thing. Another condition. While we refer a standard, okay, if you want to refer a standard, we can use at. We can use the same at while we refer a standard. Example, she is good at English. She is good at English. And most probably the students will use in instead of at. You can use at while we refer the standard of something. Okay, while we refer a standard or something, you can use at. For example, she is good at English. She is good at English, not she is good in English. I know most of the people will say this is sentence like this, she is good in English. No, she is good at English. And another one, he is excellent. He is excellent at his work. He is excellent at his work, not in his work. He is excellent at his work. Okay, so while we refer the standard or something, we can use at. For example, she is good at English and he is excellent at his work. And another one. And again I tell you, I forgot to mention this thing. While we refer the standard, we use several words like intelligent, clever, smart, genius, bad, and these are the words we use in our English to refer the standard. The words like intelligent, clever, smart, genius, bad. So, such a context, you can use intelligent at, clever at, smart at, genius at, bad at. Remember it. I mean, while you refer the standard or something, you can use the preposition at, and these are the words generally we use to show the standard of the people. Intelligent, so you can write intelligent at. Then clever, you can write clever at. Smart means smart at. Genius will become genius at, and bad will become bad at. Then next one, number, price, speed, amount, etc. To refer number, price, speed, amount, etc. I shall give you some examples. We sell apple. We sell apples at rupees 100 per kilogram. We sell apples at rupees 100 per kilogram. Listen, at can be used to refer number, price, speed, amount. And here amount is mentioned. Rupees 100, that is the amount. So while we refer the amount in any sentence, you can use the preposition at before it. We sell apples at rupees 100. Rupees 100, that is the amount. So we used at, the preposition at before it. Another one, the strength of the class. The strength of the class. The strength of the class is fixed dash 30. The strength of the class is fixed dash 30. So 30 is the number. 30 is the number. You know, number, price, speed, amount. Then we used rupees 100 as an example for price and amount. You know, in the first sentence, rupees 100, that is given, and that rupees 100 is an example for price and amount. And here 30 is the word used here. 30 is the number. So you can use at 30, not in 30. The strength of the class is fixed at 30. Next one, he was driving dash 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. He was driving dash 60 miles an hour. He was driving dash 60 miles an hour. So 60 miles an hour, which refers speed, which refers to speed. 60 miles an hour, which refers to speed. So you can use at. He was driving at 60 miles an hour. So remember, you can use at to refer number, price, speed, amount, etc. And in the first example, I gave you rupees 100, and this is a good example for amount and price. So we used at. And in the second example, 30, that is the number. The strength of the class is fixed 30. So you can use at 30. And in the last example, the third example, which shows 60 miles an hour, which shows the speed. So we used at 60 miles an hour. He was driving at 60 miles an hour. Okay, next one. Another thing. To refer reaction or response. To refer reaction or response. Reaction or response. To refer reaction or response. For example, he was wondered. He was wondered dash the scene. He was wondered dash the scene. He was wondered dash the scene. You know, wondered is the word used in this sentence. Wondered is the word used in this sentence which expresses the reaction of the sentence. Which expresses reaction. He was wondered dash the scene. Wondered, that is the reaction. Or you can say wondered, that will be the response. So you can write at. You will get the clue from the sentence itself. He was wondered dash the scene. Wondered, that is the reaction. So that is the response. So you can use the at before it. He was wondered at the scene. Next one, she was exclaimed. She was exclaimed dash the news. She was exclaimed dash the news. Again exclaimed, which shows the word exclaimed shows the reaction or response. So you can write at. Okay, what you understand? And here you can use the preposition at to express reaction or response. While a sentence expresses reaction or response, so that moment you can use the preposition at. Then another example, and we want to study the preposition in, where we can use the in. Preposition in. Second one, where we can use the preposition in. Second one. So some conditions are there for countries, big towns and cities, month and year. Remember this condition while you use the preposition in. At least you want to remember this condition. You can use the preposition in before the name of the countries, big towns and cities, month and year. For example, countries, the name of the countries, and I say in Japan. Big towns, in Delhi, month, in March, and year, in 1982. So it is quite simple, where you can use the preposition in. Very simple. You can use the preposition in before the name of the countries, before the name of big towns and cities, before the name of any month, and before the year. So some examples are given here for countries. I wrote in Japan, and for a big town I wrote here in Delhi, and to refer the name of the month I wrote in March, and to mention a year you can use in before the year in 1982. So I give you a few examples from the question paper. The Eiffel Tower is dash France. The Eiffel Tower is dash France. Listen, dash France. France is a big country. France is a name of a country, so you can write in France. Eiffel Tower is in France. Eiffel Tower is in France, not at France. You can use at before the name of a village. I told you at Katagambal. And there is another point you want to remember. At can be, the preposition at can be used before the name of institutions. For example, at Kerala Varma College. Not in Kerala Varma College, at Kerala Varma College, at St. Thomas College, at Government Higher Secondary School. You understand? You should not say in Government Higher Secondary School, in St. Thomas College, in Kerala Varma College. While you refer any institutions, you can use at before them. I told you the example at Kerala Varma College, at St. Thomas College. And you leave it, you come to the point, you can use in before the name of the countries, before the name of the big towns and cities, and before the name of the month, and before the name of the year. So, the Eiffel Tower is in France, not at France. At France means, at means you can use at before the name of a village. Now, France is a big country, so you can use in only there. Next one, Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala massacre took place dash in Amritsar. Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place dash Amritsar. You know, Amritsar is a popular nation, a popular country. So, it is not a small village. Amritsar is not a small village, and it is a popular country. So, you can use in. Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place in Amritsar. And next condition. Next condition. Before centuries or a particular period. Before centuries or a particular period. Before centuries or a particular period. Example, he was born dash the 18th century. The 18th century. He was born dash the 18th century. I told you the preposition in can be mentioned to refer a particular century or to refer a particular period. 18th century, it is also a particular period. Okay, then you can use in. He was born in the 18th century. Not at the 18th century. You can write he was born in the 18th century. And generally, you know, if the article the is there, you can use in before it. Very simple. If the article the is used there, you can use in. That is another condition. For example, at midnight, at night, at midnight, at afternoon. And you know, the afternoon, in the afternoon, in the night, in the midnight. And similarly, the is there, the article the is there, so you can use in the. 18th century, it refers a particular period, so you can write in the 18th century. One more example, agriculture was the chief occupation. Agriculture was the chief occupation. Agriculture was the chief occupation of people dash the Vedic period. Please read the sentence. Agriculture was the chief occupation of people dash the Vedic period. So, Vedic period, which refers a particular period. Vedic period means which refers to a particular period. And similarly, there is another point here. The article the is used here. So, you can use in the Vedic period. So, the answer is agriculture was the chief occupation of people in the Vedic period. So, what is the condition? You can use the preposition to refer centuries or a particular period. And another condition. Before the name of the rod, or street. Before the name of the rod or street, you can use the same preposition in before the name of the rod or street. Example, Raghu's house is dash Gandhi Nagar, Second Street. Raghu's house is dash Gandhi Nagar, Second Street. Raghu's house is dash Gandhi Nagar, Second Street. So, Gandhi Nagar, Second Street, it is the name of a road. Gandhi Nagar, Second Street is the name of a road or the name of the street. So, you can use in. And you may have some confusion. Gandhi Nagar, Second Street, it is a village area. You may think that. So, you may write at. No. We can use the preposition in to refer the name of the road or the name of the street. So, the example, Raghu's house is in Gandhi Nagar, Second Street. Okay, another one. Yes, we can refer another thing. Another example, Sachin Tendulkar was born dash 1973. What will you do? You know, I took this question from, I saw this question. Sachin Tendulkar was born dash 1973. What will you do? You can use in to mention a year. 1973, that is year, so you can write in. Sachin Tendulkar was born in 1973. And another example, Christmas. Christmas is dash December. Christmas is dash December. What will you do? You can use in before the name of the month. You can use in before a year, and similarly you can use in before the name of a month. December is the month given here, so you can write Christmas is in December. Christmas is in December. Then another thing, before the name of the seasons, I mean to refer the name of the seasons, before the name of the seasons. One example, trees shed their leaves, trees shed their leaves, trees shed their leaves, dash autumn. Trees shed their leaves dash autumn. Autumn is the name of a season. Autumn, summer, winter, spring. And you are familiar with these four seasons: spring season, autumn season, winter season, summer season. And you can use the preposition in before the name of the seasons like autumn, summer, winter, spring, etc. So the answer is in. Trees shed their leaves in autumn, not at autumn, in autumn. Then, to refer a particular period of time, that we also discussed, to refer a particular period of time. To refer a particular period of time. We already discussed that point. To refer within a particular period of time. Within a particular time. To refer a particular period of time, that means a century. Then we gave the example Vedic period, etc. But here, to refer within a particular period of time. So one example, then you can understand. He will finish the work. He will finish the work. He will finish the work. Dash an hour. Dash an hour. He will finish the work dash an hour. Read the sentence repeatedly. He will finish the work dash an hour. You know, while you read this sentence, you will get an idea. Within a period of time, within a particular period of time, he will finish the work in an hour. He will finish the work in an hour. That means within a particular period of time, in an hour, he will finish the work in an hour. Another one, to refer an object, to refer an object inside of something, inside of something. To refer an object inside of something. To refer an object inside of something. You know, the example is the key is dash a box. The key dash a box. Very simple. An object inside of something. That is the point which we are discussing now. An object inside of something. The key is dash a box. The key is dash a box. The key is in a box. I mean, you can use the preposition in to refer an object inside of something. So, now we studied the use of in and at. And generally, in examinations, I have noticed they would ask lot of questions from the sections of in and at. You know, I have referred all the points where you can use the in and where you can use the at. We have already discussed. And next one, third preposition on. Third preposition on. Okay. Third preposition on, where you can use the on. First thing, first condition, on a surface or something. On a surface or something. On a surface or something means on top of something. On top of something. On a surface or something means on top of something. For example, a cat is dash the table. A cat is dash the table. You know, the table is an object. And where is the cat? Where is the cat? The cat is on the top of the table. That is, you can write on the surface. The cat is on the surface of the table. So, you can write on. The cat is on the table. Then, the same preposition on can be used with days and dates. Okay, very important it is. Important. The same preposition on can be used with days and dates. For example, my brother will arrive. My brother will arrive dash Monday. My brother will arrive dash Monday. Monday is the name of a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. The name of days. So, you can use on before the name of the days, and Monday is the name of the day. So, you can write on Monday. And many of you will write in Monday. In Monday, many of you will write. It is wrong. On Monday, you know, you can use the preposition on before the name of the days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, the answer is my brother will arrive on Monday. Another example, Gandhiji was born, Gandhiji was born, Gandhiji was born dash 2nd October. Gandhiji was born dash 2nd October. Okay, 2nd October, that is date. 2nd October, that is date. So, don't be confused. You can write on 2nd October. On 2nd October. I mean, you can use the preposition on before the name of the days and to refer the dates also. And remember these two examples. And next one, next condition. And while we use any equipment, we can use the preposition on. For example, I give you the example, then you can understand. I spoke to mom. I spoke to mom. Dash the phone. Dash the phone. I spoke to mom dash the phone. And most of the students will write in the phone. In the phone. Because the article the is there. So, most of you will write in the phone. No. While you use any equipment or any gadget, you use the preposition on before them. So, the answer is on the phone. I spoke to mom on the phone. And one more example, the cricket match. The cricket match will be telecasted. The cricket match will be telecasted dash TV today. Again, you will be confused. The cricket match will be telecasted dash TV today. And what will you write? Without thinking, you will write in. That is a wrong answer. And I tell you, while you use any equipment like a phone, TV or any gadget, you can use the preposition on before them. On the phone, on TV. Okay, I spoke to mom on the phone. The cricket match will be telecasted on TV today. On TV today. And another one. Another condition. Another thing. To show some methods of traveling. Methods of traveling. Methods of traveling. For example, I go to office dash the bike. I go to office dash the bike. What will you do? And most probably you will write in the bike. No, the answer is on the bike. On the bike. That is, which refers to the method of traveling. Methods of traveling. That is, I go to office on the bike. We have to study a few more prepositions: to, into, upon, of, till, with, etc. And we can continue in the next class. Thank you so much for listening my class.
5Co Academy, first floor, PV Complex, Civil Line Road, West Fort, Thrissur. Phone 9946 999 460, 9946 999 461.